Okay, today I want to show you something that is my favorite, and that is miniature carving. And I've been doing miniature carving for a long time. Most of my figures run around 3 inches tall. This one's about 3 1/4. The pattern is, in other words. I waited a while to get into miniature carving because of the fact that as beginners, I wouldn't lead someone right into miniature carving. Learn to carve the bigger pieces first, and then if you can learn to carve bigger pieces, you can carve a miniature. There's no problem there. But I just love doing these little fellas, and I'll tell you why. Number one, they don't take a lot of wood, and you know basswood's pretty expensive right now, about $4.50 a board foot. Number two, there's not a lot of waste in them. Number three, people just seem to like them better than the bigger ones because it doesn't take as much room. And four, they're just fun to carve anywhere. And I do carve them, and you know, in dentist office when I went to see the dentist the other day, I was sitting there carving on one in the office, and they're easy to carry around with my knife. I can pull them out and whittle anytime, anywhere. I take them on trips where I don't have to store into a large container. In fact, let me show you this. I carry this around all the time. This is a fishing box that you open it up, and I've got my few tools in here, and I keep my blanks in here, and I carry that around when I go somewhere, or when I go. So my sister right now is battling cancer, and like when I take her to the MD Anderson Cancer Center, I just open my little box. I'll carry it around with me. And pull my little figures out and carve on them. And so it doesn't take a lot to carry it somewhere, and they're just fun to do. They can be afternoon projects. Doesn't take a whole lot. And today we're going to do a little simple project with a little overcoat on. And the pattern for this. I'm going to put it in the tutorial department of the beginners videos that I have on woodcarvingillustrated.com in the message board, and you can go there and get the pattern. But these are so much fun to do, and we're going to do one today. And this one, like I said, he stands about 3 1/4 inches tall, and these turn out to be really fine little figures. And you can make a lot of them, and they're just a lot of fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pencil, and as you can see, I've already cut it out with a bandsaw, cut part of it out, and I cut a little bit between the legs. I don't do the greatest job in the world. I'm not the greatest bandsaw cutter sometimes, but I can carve that. That's no problem. Sometimes you think you got center, and it drags a little bit, but what we're going to do first of all is we're going to separate the legs down here from the figure, and we do it, of course, by removing the wood here. I try to get a little bit better close-up of doing this, and on the other side. One thing, like I said, these little miniature pieces like this that we have, they're so much fun. I'm just cutting in between the legs here a little bit, taking a little wood off in here. They're so much fun to do because I don't know how many of these I've done, but they're just fun to take out. I've taken them on trips, sitting there eating somewhere, and take one out and just work on them. And they're just so much fun to do. They really are. So I wanted to show you, all I'm doing right here is just separating his legs right here. There we go. Now, I'm going to kind of start rounding him off a little bit. He's going to have an overcoat on is what he's going to do. We're not going to make him real difficult. Not at all. All right, I'm going to take, and I'm going to draw a line and separate the head from the body, just like here. And I'm going to start taking some wood off around the head. And like I told you, the way I work from both sides, so to give me a symmetrical view of what I'm working with. There you go. Kind of rounding off this head a little bit. Removing a little wood in here. And that's what I say. These don't take a long time. They're fun to do. And you can do them just about anywhere. You know, pulling out a large 12-inch figure or 8 or 9-inch figure, it's kind of hard to do. And you can, I mean, when I go on vacation, I can put a dozen of these things in my little box there. Take them anywhere, and that's why I say. See, what I'm doing, I'm just starting to separate this head from this body. Now, someone had asked me, would you do one showing how to turn the head? Yeah, we're going to do that. But for beginners right now, we'll just stay with the head straight ahead. But a lot of times what I'll do when I turn a head is I'll carve the head separate with the neck, and then I'll when I put it in the body, in other words, it'll be done in two pieces. And I'm going to show you how to do that one time. How you carve separating the head from the body itself. But right now, we're carving with the head attached. So see, we're just starting to remove some wood. Move a little bit on the body in here. We're not going to make this a difficult carving. He's not going to be, but he's going to be cute when you know when